Hello students of class 6, welcome to another mathematics lesson. This lesson's topic is recognition of solids. Yes, this chapter is there in your half-yearly syllabus, recognition of solids. But good for you, under recognition of solids we will only have Euler's formula. We shall only have Euler's formula. This is not Euler, this is pronounced as Euler. Okay, we only have Euler's formula. Now to do Euler's formula we need to know three main important data: phase, edge, vertex. What are these? Now what this chapter mainly involves is identification of the different types of solids, different types of shapes. I will introduce you phase, edge and vertex through one only shape, that is a cube. A cube can be understood as a three-dimensional representation of a square. That is just like a square, all the sides of the cube are equal and hence so. Anyway, so this will be a cube or a cuboid. You may, what is the difference between a cube and a cuboid? The main difference between a cube and a cuboid will be that a cube is the three-dimensional representation of a square and a cuboid is the three-dimensional representation of a rectangle. So what will be the difference? For a square or a cube, all the sides will be equal. For a cuboid, opposite two sides will be equal. Just they are in the case of a rectangle. What is a face? The surface. Say this, the face that is facing you, the top face, the side faces, the bottom faces, those are called the faces. So how many faces does a cube have? One, or a cuboid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So therefore it has 6 faces. Okay? How many? What are edges? Edges are the lines where two faces meet. This is one face, the top is another face. They meet at this line. So this line is called the edge. E-D-G-E, edge. How many edges are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So therefore there are 12 edges. What are vertex? Vertex are the corners or the points where two edges meet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 vertices. The plural of vertex will be vertices. So this is the calculation that we need to do. Figures which are required in your book, you will have, if you open your books to page number 290, under the heading faces, edges and vertices of solid shapes, you will find there is a cuboid, there is a cube, there is cone, sphere, cylinder, prism, pyramid. You have to know what those figures look like, you have to know how many faces, edges and vertices are there. If you know how to draw the figure correctly, you can automatically deduce these from the diagram itself. Now, turn to page number 292 now, which will do the Euler's formula. Now, before starting with the Euler's formula, I will not erase this, I will use this as the first example for my Euler's formula. Euler's formula, Leonhard Euler was a Swiss mathematician, as it is given in your book, and he had devised a very simple relation. This is called the Euler's formula. V plus F minus E equal to 2. V is vertices, F is faces, E is edges. So they are saying that if we add the number of vertices to the number of faces and then subtract the number of edges, we shall get a constant number 2. This can also be interpreted in many books like this. That is V plus F is equal to E plus 2. This is also the Euler's formula in just a different form. So this is what we need. Now if you can check for the cube and the cuboid, the results will be the same. So we are doing it for the cuboid. V is 8. So 8 plus number of faces is 6 is equal to, what is E? 12 plus 2. So what is 8 plus 6? 14. What is 12 plus 2? 14. Hence Euler's formula is verified. Now, in your question paper, you will be asked to verify Euler's formula. You will be asked to verify Euler's formula. Now for verifying Euler's formula, if you open your books to page number 292, you will see that there is a table. Solved examples, example number 2, the question states, find the number of faces, vertices and edges of the following solids and verify the Euler's formula. Only the first, you will see that there are figures like triangular prism, triangular pyramid, square prism, square pyramid, hexagonal prism and hexagonal pyramid. We are not going to have the last two, that is hexagonal prism and hexagonal pyramid is not there in your syllabus. You have no need to learn those two. But the rest four, that is triangular prism and triangular pyramid, square prism and square pyramid, these four will be there in your syllabus. You have to know how to draw them. You have to know how many faces, vertices, edges, how to solve the Euler's formula for the specific diagram, for the specific shape, and then you have to state whether that Euler's formula is verified or not. So for example, in your question paper it comes, verify Euler's formula for say a square pyramid. If this is the question in your exam, what are you going to write? You will first draw the square pyramid. After drawing the square pyramid, you will write the number of faces, the number of edges, the number of vertices. After doing this, you will use the Euler's formula and check whether it is verified. Everything needs to be done on the paper. Okay, you will say that if it is verified, then Euler's formula is verified. If it is not verified, you will say that it is not verified. Understood? That is what is there in your chapter on recognition of solids. Just the Euler's formula. Now if you turn to your next pages, you will see that there is a something called on page number 294 after exercise 22.1. You will find there is something called nets of solid shapes. Nets of solid shapes. This is not in your syllabus. Nets of solid shapes is not in your syllabus. You will only have up to exercise 22.1. That also will not have much. You may do exercise 22.1, just Euler's formula is there in the chapter recognition of solids. I hope you've understood the chapter. It is very easy. Just Euler's formula. It is very evident that Euler's formula, this chapter is important for Euler's formula, and you have to know Euler's formula because it is important for your half-yearly examinations. That's it for now, students. I hope you're preparing well at home. I hope you have understood this chapter. Stay safe at home. Thank you, students.